Layne Norton to run this study. I'm telling you, McDonald's has got something in that meat that builds muscle. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, when I ate McDonald's, and I tried it on all my clients, they all respond the same way. You build muscle on McDonald's. I don't know what it is in there that's doing it. My order, I've told people this story before. What I would get is they had a dollar menu. The cheeseburgers were $1 a piece or something like that. Or the double cheeseburgers used to be $1 a piece. So I would get 3 double cheeseburgers, and I would put them on 2 buns. So I would put 3 patties on a bun, and I would have 2 of those. So I would have 2 basically triple cheeseburgers, and I always held the pickle and the onions because that was always what came up on me. I would have, back when I was doing it, they had supersizing. So I would have a supersized fry, I would have a Diet Coke with that, and I would have 2 apple pies for $1. So for under $10, I had over 50 grams of protein, and I had a nice big fries and apple pies to carb up. And I would usually, actually, believe it or not, I would go to the gym after that, like about an hour to 2 hours after that meal. And I ate that meal every single day. Every single day, probably for at least 15 years. And I'll tell you what, I have no blockages in my coronary arteries. I have no calcium buildup, nothing. So I was eating this McDonald's every day, but I was using it for fuel. I was using it to build muscle, and that's why I didn't have the side effects. If you're, 20 pounds overweight and you're eating McDonald's every day, you're probably storing a lot of it, and you're probably not utilizing it in a good sense. So when I use McDonald's in my clients' diets, like I have a lot of guys I'm getting ready for shows now, even some women, and they're super ripped and crazy lean, and sometimes they get too depleted. What do I tell them? Tonight, go out and have a double cheeseburger, a double quarter pounder with cheese, with the large fries, and call me in the morning, so to speak, like a doctor would say, because I know it's going to help them. It's going to fill them out. It's going to speed their metabolism a little bit, and they're not storing anything because they got nothing in them. They're depleted. Their body's using what they're eating, and that's how I use McDonald's. In an off-season scenario, if I have guys that can't gain weight, no matter what I feed them because the food is too clean, I'll throw in a McDonald's maybe every other day. Maybe even every day if they have a super fast metabolism, and that seems to break that, that plateau a lot of times. Why McDonald's? I don't know. You probably can use any of these fast food chains. That's just what I like and what I've used for success.